Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. When Spotify announced a new policy that would remove music from artists from their owned and operated playlists for hateful content and hateful conduct, the message was met with pushback. After reconsidering, the music streaming giant went ahead and canceled the new policy that was made official on May 10th. Now we're getting some insight as to how that happened, and it was in part thanks to Anthony Top Dawg Tiffith of TDE. Top Dawg CEO was concerned about how Spotify was judging whose content was hateful and whose wasn't. Anthony spoke to Billboard about these conversations and how they led to Spotify backpedaling on their original plan. It started with speaking to Troy Carter, Spotify's global head of creator services. Anthony said, "I don't think it's right for artists to be censored, especially in our culture. How did they just pick those artists out? How come they didn't pick out any others from any other genres or any other different cultures? There are so many other artists that have different things going on, and they could have picked anybody, but it seems to me that they're constantly picking on hip-hop culture." After that initial conversation, Anthony also spoke with Diddy and former Sony Music chief Tommy Mottola, which led them to getting on a phone call with Daniel Ek, Spotify's founder and CEO. He noted that while speaking with him, he made it clear that if this issue would not be fixed, he would be forced to remove TDE's music from the platform. Since that conversation, both Anthony and Ek agreed that the policy was rolled out wrong and that they both understood where each other was coming from. So the decision was reversed. Spotify addressed the change in a blog post saying that the platform does not aim to play judge and jury. For Anthony, the reversal of the policy is a win for artists' futures. Censorship affects not only us, but it affects generations to follow. This is for the future. If they censor us now, ain't no telling what's going to happen in the future. It's a slippery slope if you start censoring music. You gotta let artists be artists and speak freely. That was the main thing. That's your news for now. For more on this and the rest of today's story, subscribe to Complex on YouTube. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.